Hi Virgos, welcome to your love reading for April. You guys are the first April reading, so let's go ahead and get started. This is for singles and for couples. So if you're new, singles are the first half and couples will be the second half. And also this is for sun, moon, and rising. So if you know that, that's awesome. You're going to be able to get basically 3 readings this month then. If you need to know how to figure that out, you can comment down below. Either someone will write back or maybe I'll write back. Chances are I'll probably write back to you about how you can figure out your moon or your rising sign, okay? But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you in April. What does April look like love-wise? So can you, ooh, hello. We're going to keep shuffling. That was too soon. So angels, can you show us what does April look like for single Virgos? What is the energy for my beautiful single Virgos? I hope you guys are staying safe and well. What does it look like for Virgos? Please go ahead and show us. For singles, letting go of control issues, and it is safe for you to love. So when we see the letting go of control issues, one of the biggest things that I'm picking up is when it comes to control and we're dealing with love or we're dealing with dating, right? The first message I get is try not to be too strict on yourself when it comes to how you date, okay? If you've shunned apps, and I have been telling other signs this as well, if you have been shunning apps, or other ways to find dates, you know, I mean, it could be Facebook groups, whatever. Try to get creative this month because who knows what's going on, right? The universe is so vast and so intricate and such a mystery. What if for some of you, the way you meet your soulmate was always meant to be through social media? You know, you just never know, especially, you know, if you're like, I'm not dating on social media. How do you know? Maybe that's the way you meet your soulmate. So try to at least experiment a little bit this month, because by getting the letting go of control issues, some of you could be being too stubborn, you know? 8 of Swords, look at that, 8 of Swords. This is all about, like, literally it's about your mind, it's about your thoughts, it's about placing yourself oh my gosh, it's about placing yourself in a invisible, an invisible mental prison, okay? So try to make sure, like, you're not doing this to yourself, because this is exactly the control issues. All of these swords and even the ribbon around you and the blindfold. And for some of you, if you're like, but I want to date, but how? How can I make it happen? How can I make some romance happen in a time where you need some type of pick-me-up, right? Well, don't be a slave to your mind, basically, because that's what this shows. Next card we have, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Why is no love happening? What's going on? I want to flirt. I want to, you know, have just something exciting, you know, just something to kind of have a smile on your face when you go to bed. Well, this card's reversed, and this is because of the control. Just let loose, let free, right? We're in a time, in a place where what else can you do, honestly, but do that. 10 of Cups coming up reversed as well also shows that for some of you, a lot of the reason why you're not getting the love, why you're not getting maybe a connection that feels like this could go somewhere, because the 10 of Cups, right? 10 of Cups can go the damn distance. And it's interesting because at the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Cups. And if we know anything about, you know, the suits, they go from 1 through 10. So this is the beginning and this is the end. Actually, and that's crazy because it is the cups too. So it's the beginning of the emotions and the end of the emotions. So it's almost like wanting to connect with someone where there's a long-term potential. So I kind of feel like just be careful if you're like, damn, why can't I seem to move forward with anybody? Maybe try to do things differently. Maybe try to do things differently. Anything else you want to show them about letting go of control issues? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about being creative. You know, it's about being creative. It's about trying something new. It's about going, you know what? Let's see what happens. You know, I've got the power anyways, right? And it's true, Virgo, you have the power. So, you know, be strong in that. Hold that torch and light the way into dark avenues and crevices that maybe you didn't want to venture down before, because that is actually where you might find someone who you're kind of meant to find. So it's kind of when we let go of control is when blessings and miracles happen in our lives. So with the Strength card, could be with a Leo, could be with another Virgo, but I do feel that one of the things, can't speak. One of the things about, you know, like wanting control is you want to feel strong, right? You want to feel powerful, so you want to have control. I'm Virgo too, so trust me, I know. But when you let go of having control, somehow that makes you stronger. You get a different kind of strength through that. So I would say try to give it a chance this April and see what happens. Okay, guys? The next thing I see here, if you didn't resonate with this, but we've got it, say free to love. So I honestly feel that in April, if there's anywhere you can kind of feel a little bit safe, it is in the love atmosphere for you, Virgo, okay? Everything else may be a little bit rocky, but when it comes to love, when it comes to where you're being guided to, when it comes to relationships or people, your angels are kind of making sure you're going in the right direction. So just as we go back to the letting go of control issues, try not to control it too much, because if you try to control it too much from your own mind and your own body, you're not really letting the universe and your guides and angels usher you into the right direction. So know that you've got angels and guides around you very strongly this month, very much protecting you, and you know, let them steer you a little bit. You know, let them steer you a little bit. You'll be surprised. So the next card we have is It's Safe for You to Love. And we want to take a look at who is it safe for Virgo to love. Can you show us, please? Who is it safe for my Virgos to love? We have someone from your past, because we see Six of Cups here. And that is always the card of exes. Let's be real. Yeah, it can be the card definitely of soulmates, of someone who you feel sweet to, someone who you feel genuine to. But Six of Cups can be exes, and not even like straight up exes. Sometimes it's just like someone we had a connection with. But I feel for some of you, a lot has changed. A lot has changed. You know how sometimes like something you connect with someone and then it kind of just drifts away? For some of you here, it's like, you know, this connection has drastically changed. It's gone from day to night. And I think for some of you with the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, you've been a little bit afraid to let go of this person because you're afraid of what's out there. So there's a feeling like, you know, if I fight for them, at least, you know, if I fight for them, I don't know, like, we've had good times together. If I fight for them, we could have this again, right? But I think for some of you, you're not realizing that it's okay to let this person go, because guess what? You're going to see some blessings in different directions with different people. I think for some of you, you're fighting for this because you don't want to let go of this person, and you don't want to be alone, you know, and you don't want to have lost somebody, right? You want to fight for it. But I think for some of you, you have to realize that it is safe for you to love. There's other people out there who are going to take good care of you and love you, and you have to trust that. Yes, there's bad people out there, but Virgo, I think that you have good intuition to steer yourself away from that type of energy. And I feel like your guides and angels are steering you to those who are trustworthy, who are going to be good to you and be loyal to you. So don't be afraid to kind of jump or fly out of the bird's nest, you know? Don't be afraid to be the baby bird. It's all good. Just, you know, take a good leap of faith. Obviously, use your judgment. For some of you, I think you're letting go of a, we've got King of Swords, so an air sign. Could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay, I see there's been a lot of sadness here between the both of you in the past. And I see that you have fought for this person, but I think who you should actually be fighting for is yourself. Five of Pentacles. You know, Five of Pentacles. The new norm has changed, right? We know this in our day-to-day lives, but also this is very much resonating with the fact that whoever this air sign is, you can't do the same things that you did before. We've got 3 5s here and only 1 quartz sign. So every numerical card we've picked has all been number 5, which talks about significant change. I'm talking significant change, okay? Like learning how to live life again after a breakup or a divorce, or switching schools or switching locations, or, you know, getting a dog or losing a dog. Whatever the case is, this is a huge shift. That's what 5s are. That's what 5s are. Oh my God, look at that, the 6 of Swords. So whoever this person is, I feel they've moved on from you, and I think for some of you, it's time to move on as well, okay? There's no point in staying in the past when the future has so much to offer you. I mean, it's like being sad. You finished your delicious ice cream, and the universe is like, hey, but we have this other beautiful dessert over here. Like, there's still more to be had. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. Because the 6 of Swords can show energy of like, okay, I guess it really is time to move on from the ghosts of the past. But don't be afraid to, because look at the star in the dark cave. Yes, you have to go through the dark and through the unknown, but there is something waiting for you on the other side, okay? So don't be afraid. Now, of course, for some of you, this could be vice versa. Maybe this is someone feeling this way about you, and you're like, dude, you need to move on. But you'll know if this resonates or not. If it doesn't, it's all good. Check out your moon or your rising sign. And if you would like a personal reading, the link is down below, guys. Readings start at $7.77, and that's for an email reading. And then if you would like a personal video reading, those start at $20 for 15 minutes. And I also do same day. So if you're like, I need it now. GAT, I need it now. Someone wrote me and wrote GAT. And I'm like, all right, I could get down with GAT. So, you know, GAT, I need it right now. So if that's the case, excuse me, let me know. If not, check out your moon or your rising sign. Get triple the messages this month. We all need it. But yeah, stay safe, guys. Stay well. So much love to all of you. And now on to my couples. So what is going on, Virgo couples? What's going on for the month of April? I just finished the mid-monthly, so I was like, wait, nope. No dates to be said, just April. So what is going on for you guys? I hope everything is doing good. If you're quarantined with your partner, is it going good? Is it going bad? Let me know. I was almost going to say, if it's going good, hit the thumbs up. If it's going bad, hit the thumbs down. Don't hit the thumbs down, guys. I don't want that. So anyways, for some Virgos here, I got to drink some water, guys. This is my 3rd reading, so let me drink some water real quick. All right, so we have reconciliation and freeing yourself. Now, the first message or feeling that I'm getting from reconciliation is that next 2 weeks, Virgo, I'm going to put it out there. You and your partner are going to be fighting, but making up. And the fight and the makeup is within an hour or less, okay? The fight happens, you make up. The fight happens, you make up. Would you believe that this actually is strengthening the relationship? This is actually making things less mundane and exciting. And you have to ask yourself, are we fighting just to entertain ourselves? Like, is that what's going on here? Because that's what I feel for some of you it really is. It's like, did I fucking, sorry, excuse my language, but did I fight over, like, you not putting the ketchup back in the fridge, you know, or whatever, you know. But I really feel when I see the reconciliation energy, it's like we fight, we make up, we fight, we make up. And I don't know, like I really feel like for some of my Virgos, it's making things very, very strong between the both of you. So let's see what else. I know that's silly, right? But let's see what else is going on here for you guys. Queen of Swords. So some of you could be with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We've got Hermit here. So definitely I feel a lot of you are, I mean, this card has come up almost every reading. We're all hermited or quarantined with our partner, right? So we do see the Hermit card, but also this is Virgo as well. And I think that for some of you, what could be going on, and maybe it's not everybody, but for some of you, you love your alone time. Virgo, you love your alone time. And I think that for some of you, this is a new norm for you where you have to like be around your partner all the time. Oh my God. Like, you know, you can't like go out as much as you want to. And this may be for some of you a time where you're not used to this and you're like, dude, you're like, whoever this air sign is, you're like, dude, I don't want to talk right now, okay? I want to pop on my headphones. I want to do some sketches. I want to read a book or listen to my podcast, but I need my alone time. And for some of you, you're with someone who's a very grand communicator, and as we are in this quarantine, they need more interaction than usual, and you are wanting to distance yourself even more than usual. So I think that's a bit where the clash comes in, where maybe you're fighting because like you're not getting enough space and they're not getting enough attention. Yeah. You know, this person wants attention. This person wants your love because they kind of feel like, Virgo, there's got to be compromise. Now, this could be vice versa, but there's got to be compromise because someone here is feeling like, look, I'm not getting the emotional comfort that I need. Like, you should be spending more time with me because whoever this person is could be water sign, air sign. We've got water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. Because I've heard some of you say, what is a Cancer? What element is that? Is that an air sign? No, guys. Okay, so I'm always going to say water sign and then say who, you know, it's a little bit of a educational lesson, right? But with the Five of Swords, it's like someone here is like, dude, you're not spending enough time with me. So I do feel like some of the fights are based on that, okay? And again, we have free yourself. So some of you are like, but I just want to free myself. I want to be alone. I want my alone time. And I get it. I mean, I'm Virgo. I'm Virgo. I know. I could wake up and spend all day with myself. Like, there's a million and one things I could do by myself and that I like to do by myself. I'm not someone who can sit on the couch and be like, I'm so bored. Like, I will be waking up, exercising for hours, then going and gardening for hours, and then coming in and cooking for hours. I mean, I get lost in that stuff. And I also, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so good. I'm not the only one because I'm also like that type of person where I've got to like sit down and be like, okay, got to spend time with the fam. I don't know. But I get it, Virgo. I see you. And it's hard for other people to understand, I think, if you're not Virgo, because look at the Two of Pentacles. It's like, you're teetering on like, but look, this is what grounds me. Two of Pentacles. You have two options here. You could, you know, give time to your partner or you could give time to yourself. And with the Six of Pentacles, we do have to be careful. We don't want to be too selfish. We want to make sure we're selfless. And with the Six of Pentacles here, this card is about giving and this card is about taking, or maybe just an unequal balance. So we have to just remember to have a good balance here in the month of April. All right. What else do you see for Virgo couples? The Strength card reversed. the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Now, this is a bigger message to those who are dating a Scorpio or married, you know, or with a Scorpio. With the Strength card, we have Leo. With the Page of Wands, we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a message to those who are dating one of these signs to make sure that you're giving your partner adequate attention, because your partner is not feeling like they're getting that from you. They're feeling emotionally like ignored, or just they don't feel like all their cups are being filled by you. And I know Virgo is usually very selfless, so I don't know if maybe this is just a maybe coping mechanism this month, where as you're dealing with things, you're going more inward. But don't forget about your partner here, okay? Because they're also trying to cope, and they're also feeling a bit fragile. And even though your coping mechanism and strengthening mechanism is to be the hermit and do hermity things, remember that your partner needs your love and attention too, and theirs may not be, they may not be able to be the type of person who can go in a room and recharge. They may need interaction to recharge. So just try to keep that in mind this month. And then I think, honestly, all will be good. All right, guys? So take care. I love you all so much. Please stay safe. Please stay well. Make sure you're taking your vitamins and getting some Sunny D. And I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, or at least resonated with it. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. And what else? I don't know. Stay safe, guys. Love you all. Bye.